everybody, welcome back to Pixel Junkies. I'm Aaron here with Adam. We're playing through all the story missions in the Division.
Man, that's a fucking massive rat.
Yeah, he's my new companion.
Come on, Fievel.
Oh man, Fivel's back.
Fievel.
You better not trample him. He's my buddy. Can we going?
Let's see how far we can. You ever do that with NPCs? I do that sometimes in GTA, where I'll shoot around in the air and then I'll follow an NPC, see how far I can follow them for.
See where they run.
Yeah.
Like
eventually, they'll just forget that I shot in the air in the first place, and I'm still right behind them, so I have to shoot again.
Let's peek behind the curtain a little bit. I mean,
oh, it's turned into a JPEG.
Now it's just running through snow.
Oh, okay.
This rat's just gonna run forever.
No, maybe he won't. Look at the fucking legs on him.
Oh.
Oh, he's gone.
Did he run under that generator? Is it? Well, alright, he's gone.
All right. See, I told you it wouldn't run forever. Eventually, the game would just give up.
I think he ran somewhere and we didn't see where it was.
Yeah.
But anyway, fuck it.
Can you imagine the rats looking up and you're still keeping pace with him with like just a regular jog? He's like, I gotta get out of here! Jesus Christ!
There's no crawl spaces for me.
She's a woman.
Unless he lives inside that generator thing.
He goes and he's like,
got it all hollowed out.
Oh my god. He turns on the generator, boom, 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 and it's got like a full like casino in there for other rats.
It turns into a fucking Pixar movie.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's Ratatouille, but New York. Have you ever seen Ratatouille?
Yes.
Did you like it?
I don't remember.
We should watch it again. It's a good movie.
Oh man, it's a Division watch.
What do you mean?
Somebody dropped their watch on the ground.
Oh.
See the watch that I have with the
orange
ring?
I thought it was like a Zune.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Look at that guy. That guy died like a champ.
Watch this. Jim dies.
Jim, are you watching? Jim, watch. Watch.
We're finally
Jim,
fighting
are you
a different
watching?
faction.
What? Jim, are you watching? Over, Jim.
Jesus, yes, Jim. Why are we both called Jim?
We gotta stop calling these guys Jim.
We're fighting the last man battalion now.
Oh man, the LBT. No, that's not right. LMB.
LBT.
LBT.
Oh man, the lettuce, bacon, and tomato.
Sir, shouldn't we be called the BLT? It's like, no, nobody has BLTs. It's LBT. Lettuce, bacon, and tomato. Sir, it's very common that it's BLT. It's like, sir, if you talk back to me once more, Corporal, you're going to face a court-martial. It's LBT. Everyone's looking around. It's like, but sir, it's very commonly called by almost universally everyone a BLT. It's like, that's it. Court-martial.
Hey,
also, why are we called this? I thought we, you know, the Last Man Battalion, LBT. It works perfectly because it's both the Last Man Battalion and the Sandwich.
Oh shit. Okay, are you like dyslexic, sir, or just stupid?
How dare you?
A bit of both.
How dare you assume that I'm dyslexic? And he's like, now let me finish writing this memo. Okay, tomorrow, Tom or Ro.
How many F's are in tomorrow?
Is Wednesday. Wednesday.
Gotta make him fun of himself.
Yeah. Man, I gotta laugh at it. It causes me so much pain.
Oh man. Don't you mean valve? You gotta fly at it? Doesn't that make you fly so much?
Do I? Well, actually, laugh is one of the words I don't mess up usually.
LAWFF.
Yep.
Wow.
I used to spell it like that. LAUFF. Lauf.
Well, apparently you did mess it up.
Honestly, it took me till about high school to realize that there was weight, as in WAIT, and weight, as in like a person's weight, were two completely different weights. So somebody was like, I would usually ask them, was like, how much does this, or how long do we have to wait? And I would just spell WEIGHT, or however that's spelled.
That's correct.
Okay, good. Anyway, that's
that's
the whole story, Aaron.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think all kids are like that to a degree.
It's just I never grew out of it because my brain's
it's not a grow out of it thing. It's just you've never seen it spelled, so you just assume something. Like,
okay, yeah, but were you in high school when you realized that?
No.
Okay, well there you go. I'm an idiot.
What is it? Just did you never look it up or something? Like
I probably looked it up. I just never really.
Keeping you awake.
What?
Keeping you awake.
I'm fucking tired. I spent all night fixing a fucking fan. I haven't recovered
Tune
from
in
it.
last week's episode for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I always thought it was root beer, like ROOP.
Root beer.
Yeah, because
Root beer sounds like the Compliments knockoff.
Because people always said like, "Oh, you want some root beer?" Like they never, you don't pronounce it. You just say root beer.
Yeah.
So it's like,
You
oh,
would say that if you were like a really terrible Russian spy. It's like, yes, I want some root beer.
So I must have been like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old, and I looked at the bottle and it had a T. I'm like, oh shit!
I've been a fucking idiot.
This changed my whole world because I'm 7 or whatever, and this is the only thing that matters to me.
Police Academy with that guy that makes all them noises.
Whatever. Or whatever.
All right, it's like, hey, can you
I
do
never saw
somebody
any of those
dying in a
movies.
gunfight?
Okay, we've had that one.
Now do a car. Beep beep.
This guy sucks.
I like this bit in Spaceballs. Lost the beeps, I lost the creeps, I lost the sweeps. The what, and the what? You know, the beeps. The sweeps. And the creeps.
Like they all sound exactly the same.
I can't do it as well as him.
Okay. Are they making another one of those?
He's like, sir, I don't know where probably not. There's an animated series.
Because
That's
I saw a
fucking
poster
awful.
like after, like I know Mel Brooks or whatever wanted to make. He did those, right?
Yeah, he wanted to make Spaceballs 3, The Search for Spaceballs 2.
Yeah, or Spaceballs 2 to Search for Money or something.
Yeah, that was the name of the
But I
movie.
saw a poster after they announced episode 9, and I thought it was, I don't know if it was just like a fan poster or not, because there was a bunch of people getting hyped about it.
Now would be a great time for Spaceballs.
I think it was
movie.
like, it was called Spaceballs, The Rise of the Schwartz or something.
Yeah, I saw the same poster.
Yeah.
Honestly, now would be a great time for Spaceballs movie, because you could have all the original actors come back, and they're all tired, worn out, and they're very clearly like they don't want to be there.
Yeah, it's
and
just like
that's their
Star Wars.
characters, and then they have a bunch of new people who are being forced into it.
One of them wants to die, one of them died, and the other one was killed against his will.
And if they could use like super obvious CG for the Leia character. Like it looks like a Pixar movie. That'd be great.
Turbo feces fucking footage.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Though I do appreciate that JJ, like, supposedly, we'll see now when it comes out, but supposedly wrote scenes around existing footage of Carrie Fisher to complete her story arc.
Oh, I hope that like all of her dialogue is super broken up. It's like, yes, my name is Leia, and we use the Force.
You need to rescue our son Kylo, Han. It's like, Han's dead. Rescue our son. Who the fuck are you talking to? Rescue our son, Han. Okay.
I
well,
think the enemy got to the
I
point.
think we can do the rest of the movie over here now.
Yeah. It was Emperor Snoke turned him against us. Leia, I'm very glad to see you. Rescue our son, Han.
Okay, carry back. I mean, Leia, go back over there. Do you want to
Leia, what are we going to do to stop the First Order from destroying us? The ion cannon will fire several shots to take out any...
Holy shit, you're
Imperial
looking real young. Also, why are you a general all of a sudden?
Finn comes over and is like, hey, Leia, how are you doing? You're a little short for a stormtrooper, aren't you?
Heads up, Agent. You've got an echo in your vicinity.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, you got any predictions for
Episode 9.
episode 9, seeing as we're like...
I don't know. I'm a little bit
September,
worried
October,
about it
November,
because
December. 4 months.
the people who are writing the movie are apparently the same guys who turned in the excellent scripts for Superman versus Batman, or Batman versus Superman.
Well, didn't JJ also write it?
Yeah, but I think the principal script writers are these two guys.
Well, I feel like JJ's kind of in
And
charge.
I really fucking hope that this movie's good, but I don't know how they're gonna fix a lot of the problems from the last movie, because like the problem with the last movie is, and I forgot where it was when I watched this, but it was or what channel I watched this on, but the guy basically summed up like the episode, I think it might have been Red Letter Media. He's like, episode 8 is a movie that ends too well. Like, there's no way that the Resistance could possibly come back from this kind of crippling defeat. And,
Yeah.
like, all the tension has just been taken out of the movie. Anyway,
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I'll be interested to see how they do. I would have liked to have, like, I don't know. Like, it's just, like, there's so much, not so much, but there's some big problems with the pacing of the story that I'm just kind of, I don't know how they're going to be able to fix
Well,
it.
before we get too far away from it, oh my god.
What?
A rogue division agent.
Oh my god.
He's turning
I don't
against
care.
the division.
Get to the manager.
Yeah.
You mean one of these unregistered volunteer secret
registered.
police force agents went rogue?
And they're registered. They're like pretty much like very just disjointed.
Not
soldiers
registered,
of the US
sorry, but like
military.
uncontrolled, like governmental, completely separate from all other branches of
Well, they
police
still
and
operate
military.
under the American government.
Yeah, but they're not associated with the military, the FBI, or anything. They're their
They
own
are.
fucking division.
What they're the strategic.
I'm trying to make a joke, Aaron. Stop poking holes in it.
The Strategic Homeland Division.
Oh man, that doesn't sound sinister.
Well, yeah, like,
Wave agents near you.
especially when most people abbreviate it to SHADE because it's SHD, so they call it the SHADE Network. You gonna come in here?
Are
or
you
what?
an agent of Shade? Yes, I work for the Shadow Department in
shit.
Sinister Island. Like what?
We're not evil. Oh man, here comes some first wave division agents. Oh my goodness.
Here's Skulls McGee and Crimes Johnson.
So yeah, the idea here
Oh man,
is,
that computer's fucked.
oh man, is Adam's laptop. And
Fuck off.
my computer 2 weeks ago, which is why it took us so long to record more videos.
Yeah.
So I got a stop code on it. I can't read it. Oh no, it does though. Oh man, there's your stop error. So these guys, there's some first wave division agents working with the LMB now. And one of
Because the LBTs are like, we need to get more sandwiches.
the lesbian bacon and tomatoes.
Lesbian.
Lesbian, bi, transsexual tomatoes.
Oh my god, it works.
Well, it can
Do
be
you
everything.
think this is just the gay community of New York fighting back?
Well, now I feel
It's
bad.
like they defeated the rioters, and they defeated the firemen, and that's up to us. All right, let's go get them.
That would be a fucking amazing revelation. It's like, you're just shooting us because we're gay. You're like,
What?
Whoa, wait, what?
You're all gay? It's like, well, some of us are trans, and
You
some of
hate
us
us
are
because
lesbian.
we're gay. I didn't know that.
I thought you were
you're-
the last man,
you're
but I was like, no, we're the
homophobes.
lesbians, bi, and transsexuals. Like,
Oh, jeez.
why are you in the military gear? It's like, we found it in a Spirit Halloween store. I thought he just tried to commit suicide there. It's like, I'm too young. All my stocks are gone.
I'm
Ah.
too young. I'm too young to die. You're doing it yourself.
Oh, shit. Super slow fall to the ground.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. My theory about episode, I don't know if people share the same theory or not. It seems like most people...
We laid on the dodge there. The grenade blows up, and then you dodge out of the way.
Yeah, whatever. For episode 9, it seems like most people think that if you've seen the footage of episode 9 that came out of D23, it looks like at some point in the movie Rey turns evil.
Oh my god, that's definitely
Oh
not a
my
force
goodness.
vision or something.
Yeah, so a lot of people are saying that it's like a force vision akin to what happened in episode 5 where Luke saw his head in the Vader helmet.
Yeah. Vader.
Which
You
I never
must
really
destroy
understood because it kind of
Vader.
just fucking grinds the narrative to a halt as far as I'm concerned.
What, the vision?
Yeah, because it just doesn't really make any sense. Like, does he think he's like an inch away from being evil or something?
I think
Like,
it's more like if he strikes Vader down in anger.
then is he no better than him or something?
Yeah, like he will risk becoming what
But then he
destroys.
goes off to fight Vader anyway.
Yeah, and that's why he loses is because he wasn't ready and he didn't absorb the lesson. And that's why in episode 6, like when he's beating down against Vader, I think Luke is honestly tapping into the dark side because he's angry as he's wailing on Vader, but he's able to pull himself back from it. And he says, "No,
Yeah.
I won't kill him.
I
I won't
guess.
become him." That's what makes that scene so powerful. And then fucking George fucking Lucas comes in and ruins it. It's like, you know what would ruin the best scene of the whole fucking series? If I put a big fucking screaming no in here, completely ruining the tone of the scene. Let's do that. Let's ruin it. Let's ruin one of the best moments in cinema.
Well, anyway, I don't think that that's what it is. My theory is that I've gone back and forth on the idea that Rey has a twin, or
Like Say or Tay or K.
or like it's probably called like Yer. Her name is Yer.
Yer.
Yeah,
sounds
Yer.
like it sounds like the front leader of shitty farts and brats.
I say it keeps coming back up, but that just adds to the joke. Or maybe more likely is that she's a clone.
Oh my god, a clone of who? She's a clone of Leia. You're a little short for a stormtrooper.
No, well, I was thinking that like maybe, because apparently just being born of the Force is not against like the universe in Star Wars.
You mean born of the Force?
Well, like Anakin is just like the fart or the Force farts out a baby.
Farts.
Yeah, the fucking the Force farts out a baby or whatever and becomes.
Well,
Vader.
that's not like there's a bit more like that's how it's explained in the movie, but in the expanded universe, which wasn't in the original script, so you're entirely correct. If you're just going by the movies, which is fine, that's a legitimate way of looking at it, that, yeah, the Force just farts them out. But in the expanded universe, it's revealed that Darth Plagueis and Darth Sidious were fucking around with the Force, and they managed to create... This doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm sure it's explained better in the Darth Plagueis book, which I've heard is good.
Is it ever strictly mentioned in the canon? I'm essentially only
in the new canon or the old or the,
just in the films. Is it strictly mentioned in Episode 3? Because it's the only film that Darth Plagueis is mentioned.
Yeah.
Is it mentioned that it's a dude?
No. Oh yes, it is. He
is
says.
It?
Yeah.
Does he say like he or like
yeah,
he?
Yeah, it does
yeah.
say he.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that.
Because Emperor Palpatine is.
Not that my theory lends on that heavily, but I was just thinking that like, what if Evil Rey was just Plagueis or whatever?
Using his power, which
of
course he did.
Which would be dumb.
He taught his apprentice everything he knew, and
but what if Rey and her clones or whatever were like kind of combined? Oh shit!
They just popped in.
Either whether or not, and I'm just spitballing here. These aren't like hard theories, but if Rey was like the daughter of Plagueis, or perhaps one of the original like Force users from way back. And
I know a lot of people thought that fucking Snoke was Darth Plagueis, which kind of doesn't make any sense, but I thought it would have been at least...
Yeah.
The problem with Snoke is, I like Snoke, I like what they did with Snoke, and I don't like what they did with Snoke. I like the idea that Snoke as a character doesn't really matter, because the main focus of this story is Kylo Ren, and kind of like how the Emperor was basically irrelevant except for the last movie, Episode 6, Snoke was also equally as irrelevant to the story because it's about Kylo Ren. At the same time, they do build him up more than they did with the Emperor in the original.
Yeah.
Because the first time you ever see the Emperor was as a brief hologram in the in Empire Strikes Back. He's only mentioned in the first movie, and then you only see him for the first time.
There's
in
also
the
like an
third
old
one.
woman in that film with milky eyes.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
There is another.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like. I think that like Rey or that person, whoever that original person was, could have just been like an original. Because I'm thinking like Buffy here, where they had like the original Slayer.
Yeah.
And there's that episode where like Buffy kind of has a vision of the past where she meets the original Slayer.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, well, maybe Snoke or even just the Empire in general found like, I don't know, remnants or like DNA or whatever. I mean, Star Wars doesn't really delve into the genetic and science side of shit.
Except for the clones.
Except for the clones, but even then, it's very like loosely like.
Yeah.
This is
again,
what this is.
That's kind of expanded upon more in
like even
in the
black
canon.
holes in Star Wars, like it's the Ma or whatever, and it's only in Solo, and they barely show you any of it.
Also, just a brief aside, I think we talked about it before, but that fucking creature that chases Solo and the rest of the gang through the Maw. He has the most brutal death I've ever seen of a character in Star Wars.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
He gets
great.
slowly ripped apart as he's trying to swim away from the black hole and just gets...
Like, I've been here for 10,000 years, and fuck you, the goddamn ship pulled me right into it. God damn it. That guy, yeah.
Holy fuck.
Oh, alright.
That guy ate fucking knobs.
Anyway, that's kind of my theory that...
I think Rey was Palpatine the whole... Actually, that would be a cool twist if Rey was born the moment that Palpatine died. And
she's Palpatine's daughter?
Well, no, he's like Palpatine reincarnated, and that's why she's so powerful. That would be an interesting twist. Except they haven't set up for that, and it's kind of a late in the game.
Well, that's kind of like what I think, and we are cluing up here, but that's kind of what I was thinking. That like if you have...
Because you know that famous Rey line, I am the Senate.
Well, if you turn Rey into the bad guy, and I mean, like, don't have her, like, strictly one Rey character switch from good to bad in the film. I feel like, having not seen the movie yet, obviously, I feel like that's dumb and kind of...
Oh, there they go.
You're doing the unexpected, and that's kind of expected. So I feel
it's
like...
kind of like the Arya Stark thing, where she kills Night Kings. Like, we did this because this was the least likely option.
Yeah. And so, in that sense, I feel like... if you were able to have Rey be a clone, and there's like multiple Reys, where one was brought up through the Empire to be a Sith.
She's like the 20th or like the 19th in line, because first there was A, and then there was Bay and Say.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so then, you know, Rey fights Rey. Then you can kind of, with Kylo,
Rey fights Tay.
And the Knights of Ren, which I believe are going to show up in the film as well.
I saw a screenshot. I don't know if it's real or not, of the Knights of Ren, and I was expecting the Knights of Ren to look more like the Sith from like the Old Republic or whatever, you know, black robes and, you know, really cool looking garb, and instead they look like Mad Max cosplayers. Like they got like colanders and shit strapped all over them. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Well, you kind of see
These are the Knights of Ren. This is what wiped out the Jedi Order.
I don't know if they stuck to the aesthetic, because I haven't seen 7 in a while, but there is that vision in Episode 7 where the Knights of Ren, I assumed at that point in time, they were the Knights of Ren.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can kind of see what the aesthetic was going for back then. But who knows? Maybe that was a flash forward, I don't know. Who knows?
I like how, like, we're leaders of you are the leader of the Knights of Ren. Like, who are they? It's like, we'll never explain! I'm gonna die now! Like the bitch that I am.
Fuck yeah. Also, here's this, like, switchblade lightsaber or whatever. It's real flimsy. Don't hold it in the middle.
I hope that we get an honest-to-God Emperor Palpatine cackle, like...
I was the Senate.
That's one of my favorite moments in Robot Chicken, is when Emperor Palpatine's talking to the dudes, like, and then I threw the Senate at him, like the whole Senate, and the dudes are laughing their ass off.
Anyway, we'll wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Episode 9, greatest film of all time.
Or time travel.
Or time travel's apparently on the table. Don't fuck it up, JJ.
Don't fuck it up.